Hi everybody, hi beautiful people, welcome to Kate's Space. Happy New Year. I know it is already halfway through January. I'm a bit of a late starter with the new year and getting cracking. I have been working away in my space trying to tidy it up, and I'll just insert a little short video of what I have done. This is where I've got so far with my cleanup. It's still not perfect, but it is getting there. Things are a little bit tidier than they were, as in my floor is clear, which is awesome. Not all storage can be beautiful, and I have had to come to terms with just grabbing some plastic containers and putting some things in. But this is where I sit and do my sewing. There's a little problem area here, which is sort of random scraps of fabric, sort of linens in there, and that's my suitcase with lace cards. So that's still something that needs doing and cleaning up. I've rearranged my cart and put it by the window and moved the sewing machine away from the window over this way. Sorry. And I've tried to rearrange my cart so it's got more practical things on it that I use more often, and the things that were on it I've kind of put in drawers because I don't use them so often, and I'm going to see how that works. Journals up here, some being used, some are just empty covers, some are finished, and my little cubby again, and also December daily still not finished. This is another little problem area which I've just stuffed a lot of kind of ephemera-y kind of stuff in it. I need to sort that. And I've put my cutter, and I've put my little Big Shot fold away here because it was over in one of these cubby holes, and I just would get up and grab it, use it, and then put it on the floor. I'm hoping this will work a little bit better. Embossing folders in here, and my die cuts and stuff, dies in there. And then I had a bit of a rearrange in my cubby holes, and again I bought a big whole lot of these plastic containers, and I've rearranged just vintage book pages and things. These are my dyed papers here. And yeah, so this is looking a little bit better. Again, another problem area is here. Oh my gosh, that so needs sorting out. But yeah, it is looking way better. My inspiration board on the back of my door is not looking that great. It needs some work, but I'll just keep adding to it. Adding and subtracting as I feel, but yeah, I would love to get it all completely covered so it's not that ugly Hessian. This is Kate's Space. This is where I work and create and procrastinate and waste probably a lot of time, but yeah, I'm trying to make it a space that I love being in, and I think it's getting there. There's still quite a lot to do. There's some little areas that really need a good sort out, but I'm feeling like ready to sit down and start creating. But first things first, I really want to finish my December daily. Now, yeah, I went away and I had a holiday, and actually I took quite a decent chunk of craft things with me, and I ended up not doing any crafting things. I ended up just spending some really amazing quality time with my family, with my daughters, 3 of my daughters, my granddaughter, their partners, and it was just a really amazing time away. And so I didn't do any crafting. I didn't take that many photos over New Year's Eve, Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I guess I was just all busy cooking and opening presents and things like that. So I'm waiting for one of my daughters to send me some photos because she had her camera out, and I'm hoping that she will send me some pictures. But anyway, I'm not even up to Christmas Day. The last one we did was the 18th, so I am going to start with this, and I've collected up some little bits and pieces, and I had a little bit of a play the day before yesterday. Again, I've got my doily out, which, you know, I love my doilies at Christmas time. I've got this little picture of Ella. She goes and sees Father Christmas every year. So there's a little picture of that. And I've also got a picture of all, you know, every year they've done it. And she turns 8 this month, actually, in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I think that's real sweet. And what else was I going to do? Obviously not a lot else. There's not much in here. I am going to use my new Tim Holtz tiny attacher, which I got for Christmas. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about using that. It's just a stapler, but you know, we get excited about these things. Okay, now I might have trouble finding a few of my bits and pieces because I have had a bit of a move around of where things are. But I think the first thing I'll do is just glue this down because I definitely want this here. How is everybody? I hope that January is a happy time of year for you. Fresh starts and new beginnings and all that. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, whatever that means for you. There we go. And then the photo's going there, and I wanted to use this little bit of ribbon, and I've kind of tied around that little bit of sort of berries. I know it's going to be bulky. And I think I'll ink this, so I'm just going to reach for my ink. I'm just going to use this, what am I using? I'm using tea dye, which is just the lighter one. Right, and I'm going to sort of have that tied up there somehow. I've got a little love heart here, just cut out of some tea dyed scrapbooking paper, so I kind of wanted that to go somewhere, whether that's part of the stapling thing. And then over here I was just going to have Merry and Bright in this red with some little snowflakes, and that was going to just really be it. Very simple. So it's just a matter of how I'm going to attach. Oh no, and I had some of this little ruffle. Oh no, actually I think this, hang on a minute, this was going to go behind here. I thought there was something else. This is just a fussy cut from Edith Holden. I think that's what was going to happen. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not sure whether I'm going to ink around. Yeah, I'll give it a little bit of an ink maybe. We have had some beautiful, beautiful weather. It's been super hot, and I even got into the sea down at our place and I had a bit of a swim, and the ocean was so warm. It was just beautiful. It was a bit like being in a washing machine, but it was still really fun and great to be in the water. And now it's cooled right off again. Today is much cooler. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue to glue this down. In actual fact, this is meant to go up this way, so I might put it up that way. Right, so we've got that like that, and then our wee photo is just going to go on top. And then it's just a matter of, I'll find some string to attach this onto here, I think. I might tie some string around. Just grab some string. Oh, here's some. Maybe just use this. Why not? I don't want much, I just want a little bit to tie. So some of my plans for 2022, I would like to maybe start doing more of a regular schedule of videos. That would be something I would like to do. At the moment, up until now, I guess my videos have been very sort of hit and miss as far as the timing goes, and I'd like to just maybe do a bit of a schedule so that those who do watch my videos kind of know when they're going to come up. So that's sort of my goal. I'm not sure what days they're going to be or what the videos will be of. I'm quite keen, and I've actually purchased and downloaded, I'm just going to try and do a tiny little bow here. I've purchased and downloaded Marguerite Miller's prompts for the year. Normally I just wait and get them off the archives, but this year I thought I would maybe be a bit more purposeful and do it as a project, and I was wondering about whether that might be something I could do every week on camera. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. So that would be sort of some collaging in a sort of an art journal. Of course, there'd be flip throughs of any projects that I've done. I'll do that, and then maybe try and think of a series that people might like to watch. I really want to staple that on there, but then it's going to show through the back, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I want to staple something. Okay, yeah, so I'm just thinking around that kind of thing. If anyone is watching and they have any ideas or any requests, like, I don't know if anyone wants any tutorials on anything. There's so much available on YouTube, and I don't pretend to know anything really more than anyone else, but I'd love to do tutorials, but just maybe something more regular. I take my hat off to these lovely women who do a video every day. I'm thinking Rachel from Roxy Creations and Gail Agostinelli. Just amazing, and their ability to just create and chat and be engaging is yeah, it blows my mind. They're so amazing at it. But I won't be attempting to do anything every day. I just know that's probably out of my realm at the moment. But I thought maybe twice a week I could maybe commit to and get it done. Oops. I'm still at the stage where I do have to edit my videos because I'm kind of slow, and I don't want them to be super long. And I'm conscious that people don't have a lot of time to watch hours and hours of someone crafting and blabbing away. But any constructive input would be really appreciated. I know I've got a few people who are real regular watchers of my channel, and I really appreciate you people who do come over and watch, and I do so appreciate it. I think I'm gonna put this lovely gold organza down here. So yeah, I'd like to provide something useful. And interesting. And I'll see how I go this year with it. Okay. Okay, I can hear that David's home, so I'm just going to turn the camera off and go and say hi to him, and then I'll be back. Okay, that does not want to glue on there for some reason. Never had that problem before. It's glued at the top. I've got another glue I could try. David came home and said there's a family of quails on the lawn, at the back of our place down towards the sea. We've been watching this couple of quails. They mate for life, and we've got 3 cats, and I'm like, oh, and they feed on our lawn right near the house. So I've just been down to have a look at these beautiful little, so they've got 4 babies, this little family, and the grass is so dry here, I think all the seeds are out, so they're feeding away on the seeds. Okay, so Merry and Bright. I'm not sure whether I was going to have anything down here. I've covered up most of that picture now. Never mind. Okay, I like this little thing, so we can either have that down here. I think I might have it on the top and near the outside, because again, the spine's under quite a lot of pressure. And I'm going to give them a stapler a go. Maybe we could put the heart down there. Let's try not to staple 2 pages together. This might not actually hold. That's something that thick, I'm just thinking. I might have to just staple it there like that. Well, there we go, they're so cute. Put 2 in. Oh, I did oh my gosh, after saying it and I still managed to staple 2 pages together. That is classic. Classic Kate. Alright, okay, so there we go. So number 19, and then the photo. I'm not really sure about the little heart. I kind of like it. Maybe I could staple the heart onto. Let's just go over the top with the staples. How about that? Let's just have the little heart poking over there. There we go. And some tape. So yes, I've got a million kind of ideas of things I want to get involved with that I still haven't started. If you follow my Instagram, you'll see I've got a journal all ready to go for Junk Journal January. It's going to take a little bit of work to catch up, so I may have to miss some of those prompts. But that's okay, you don't have to do them all. It's just my thoughts that keep saying, oh, you haven't done them all, you haven't done it properly kind of thing. So yeah, I'm not going to try and do them all, but if I do, I'll be stoked. But I need to start that. But I kind of really wanted to get this done. I almost want the photo. It's a shame covering that up, but never mind. That's I don't know which looks better. I think I'll just have it over here. Maybe have a little bit of that under there. There we go. And it's done. Done is good. Right. So that's 19. Right, 20. I also have some of this Edith Holden holly that I must have just been thinking I would use since I've cut it out. What else do I have? I have the photo. Oh, so this was homemade raspberry jam. So I got to go and pick raspberries at the local berry farm, which is one of my favourite Christmas sort of traditions. And this is ripped, but I'm going to glue that like that, I think. And also this looks like it's going as a base for the photo, so I'll ink that. So I'm wondering what are all your plans for the year? Have you got anything exciting happening? I have a grand baby on the way, so there will be a trip to the Gold Coast. I was actually just talking to my daughter Michaela, who's having the baby, just messaging her, and we were sort of talking about sort of timing and how it's all going to work, which we don't know, obviously, because things are so uncertain. But she said, oh, what will happen if you can't, you know, if you book a ticket and it's like not certain that you can get home? And I said, well, I'm coming anyway, so you'll be sick of me if I have to stay for too long. But I am definitely going, because her midwifery practice has started making some changes due to the COVID cases being so high over there, and that may change by May, but it does mean that she's probably going to need my support, and I think I can still remember how to be a midwife. So yeah, I'll be going and supporting her, especially postnatally. Once the baby's born, just being there for her and reassuring her and giving her support with the feeding and the, yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm just going to stick this down. I'm not going to even really think too much about where it goes. I might just need to move it over this way a little bit. Whoops, see, there's another one. You can see these have been travelled. They've been to the beach and back. They're sort of feeling the strain. These little fussy cut things I've taken around with me. But once they're down on the page and glued, it's not too much of a problem sort of putting them together. Sliding away from me. Okay, whoops, in there I've done the old getting the glue on the photo trick again. Good at that. Oh, and there, I didn't even know I had glue on that finger. Okay, what else did I have here? I had this little sewn banner, or I was wondering about putting that in here. And then I've got another one of these little tags, because that was another one of my Christmas presents. I'll show you. I was very excited about getting crafty things for Christmas. So I got this Tim Holtz tag die cut, so it's got all the different sizes of tags, and I've already used it, and the circle to go around these things. I was thrilled with that. I knew I was getting it, but I was still thrilled. Yeah, so some string maybe, or a brad. Should put a little brad through there maybe. Here it is. That's the one I was talking about. This might be too big too. I don't know. Could use that. A little bit of sparkle. Again, I'm attempting to work on a little bit of an angle because of the bulkiness of the journal. Done. Making jam. Yeah, so I pick the berries and I make the jam, and I always give my mum a jar of raspberry jam, but this time I must admit I think I needed to boil it for a little bit longer because it was quite runny, but it's super delicious, so I'm not too worried about it. Right, what have we got next? 21. So that was us all packed up and off on our holiday. And I've just realised that this was maybe going to go on a different page. Should we use up that doily? Use some doily, layer up some papers. And I've got some sort of Christmassy flowers. These are from 49 and Market, from a Christmas set that I've got that I didn't use really to speak of. There we go, we're off on our holiday, looking happy and excited. And this is number 21. I want that now to be on the other side, don't I? So hopefully these will come off because I just stuck them. Yes, awesome. So they just come off there. We've got day 21, our road trip to Hahei, and it looks like it's on a little bit of an angle, but that's okay. Some homemade raspberry jam, and day 19. So 19, 20, 21, and 22 I will probably do off camera. Oh, I've got 23 as well. I have got 23, so I've got 2 more to do, but I'm going to wrap this up now. I'm leaving that unglued because I'm not sure what's happening on that side. Very fat book, but yay, it's happening, it's getting done. I know you're probably all over Christmas, totally over it, but anyway, I thought I would share the process with you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.